YouTube, what's up with it? Jermaine over here, Maine's Morph Creations, coming to you guys with yet another vid. I know it's been a little minute, but wanted to jump in, give you guys a little season update. I've got a guest with me today to start this off because, well, my first clutch of the season was a joint project. So my boy Sean from T5 Bulls is here. So we'll be right back with you guys.
What's up, everybody?
So what's going on? My boy Sean here from T5 Bulls. We're both located out of San Antonio, Texas, and want to give you guys somewhat of a season update on my season. He's got so much going on with his season, I don't even know where to start or finish. But as far as my first clutch or my first eggs that were on the ground for this season, it was a collaboration between us two. So we'll go ahead and jump in and show you guys these babies, and then we'll carry on. So here we have this first clutch. And we still really trying to figure out exactly what this is. The pairing was a yellow belly that was Pos head pies, who obviously didn't prove, to what was alleged a gravel head pie. And I mean, we got some funky looking stuff here. So
no highways and no pies, but
yeah,
still pretty spectacular.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not even sure that actually I can guarantee you can probably see some of the highlights, but just the coloration as far as how they look in person is not going to be the way they are. Yeah, you're not going to be able to catch all of the quality, and even that belly is just ridiculous. I mean, there's just so much orange in them, and it's ridiculous. And even on what would be considered, I guess, the most normalist looking ones, still have pretty clear bellies. So, you know, the typical, you know, yellow belly complex type of belly patterns, except in this area here. But, you know, the busyness on the sides. But even still, they're just, the coloring and what's exactly in them is different. So, more than likely, we're going to be holding these back and probably doing some pairing to bring them back. And here we have even this girl. Just look at this. It's just ridiculous, but it's just so gorgeous. And so we didn't hit exactly what we were looking for, but still definitely pleased with the outcome of these babies.
Yes, I've never seen so much orange on little babies that don't have orange dream in them.
So yeah, we were definitely caught off.
Got me.
Got you.
On camera, got me.
We were definitely caught off. We were definitely caught off guard with what we ended up with. But
look at that little monkey just bit me.
Still satisfied nonetheless, even with what would be considered normal.
The camera don't really pick up that orange tint though. I wish it did.
Yeah. It does it no justice.
Camera never does.
But yeah, so this was clutch 1 on this season, and as you guys see, great looking animals. Again, not sure if any of this will be going anywhere, just because we ain't 100% sure on what it is. So we probably will be definitely keeping these back, and there were 7 total. One of them actually passed away yesterday; it didn't make it, but still, we pretty good with what we do have. And so I'm excited about it. I know these guys are excited about it. So, you know, look forward to seeing what's going on with these guys later on down the line. All right, guys, so welcome back, and here we are. You see, we're at another location. We're back at my spot here at Maine's Morph Creation headquarters, per se. And want to go ahead and continue on with the video showing you guys the update of this 2021 breeding season. So as you guys already saw, my very first pairing was the yellow belly to what we believe was a gravel. Didn't hit any highways, but got some pretty odd looking, really nice looking, but kind of odd looking yellow bellies. So here we are. Now, the second pairing of the season was my leopard pastel orange gold. So he's a visual orange hypo. To a spider. Great eggs were laid. Actually 8 eggs were laid on that clutch. And unfortunately, lost all 8, had some incubation issues, and so ended up losing that clutch. But the next pairing that laid was actually my albino champagne, who was bred to my clown male. And so she laid me 5 good eggs on Mother's Day. Unfortunately, 2 of those eggs didn't make it. So got 3 out of the 5, and they're actually out. They came out of the egg. One of them actually already shed out. And so go ahead and show you guys this pairing. And it was actually some good stuff because I found out that there was another gene that was at play that I did not know. And so here are the results of Moremi and Jester's pairing. So we have, so what I did not know, I purchased her as an albino champagne. But as you all obviously can see, there's definitely some pastel in the mix. So we ended up with what survived was 2 pastels and this normal. And this one actually has already shed out. So as y'all can see, a pretty good looking specimen here. I mean, you can really see that crazy head influence. Just really good looking animal. So this is, I believe, a female. So she'll definitely be staying here. And then we have this one, which is still in blue. This one's a little feisty. She tried to pop me the other day, but I can't wait till he sheds out. I popped him, and first I thought he was a male, then I popped again, and it seemed like it might be female. So I'm gonna wait till he finish shedding, and we'll go ahead and resex and know for sure. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I mean, it was beautiful when it came out of the egg. So there's this one, and then last but not least, we have this fella here. Now this one I was pretty sure was a male. Popped him in. He's, you know, what you would consider wild type or normal, but he's double het, 100% double het, albino and clown, and even he's a pretty stunning guy for what would be considered a normal or wild type. So this was the second clutch of the season that made it for me, but third clutch overall. And I'm really excited about the future of this project, my albino clown project. Man, I'm super excited about it. So there are these guys. And so the next clutch that we had actually that was laid was my GHI that I bred to my yellow belly poshead pie female. And so she laid I want to say about 3 weeks ago. She laid me 5 nice eggs. I ended up with a boob egg in that clutch. So we've got 5 eggs that I'm waiting on there. Here's the picture of that. And so once they hatch, I'll definitely be giving you guys an update and showing you, you know, obviously as they hatch and what they look like. Odds, what we did hit, what we didn't hit. And I'm really excited about seeing what's coming out because that is part of a codon project that I'm working on. So we're one step closer to hitting that project. And then, of course, my next pairing, well, the next clutch that's actually on the ground, I cannot show you guys, obviously, because 1, it's in the incubator, but 2, because it was another collaboration. So I took my Emperor pen and took him over to my uncle and bred him to one of his females over there. And so that clutch has laid. The clutch is on the ground. I want to say it was about 6 eggs, might be 7. I saw them last week when I went over to feed his take care, because he works out of town right now. So I've been taking care of his animals. So I went over, fed his rats, fed his snakes, or the ones that would eat. And I saw she had laid, but he was on his way back in town, so he said he wanted to pull them. So I didn't pull them for him. He was coming in town literally the next day. So he pulled them. We really haven't had a chance to talk much because he had just came in town. He had a lot going on, and I've been working like crazy, so we really haven't had a chance to catch up. But I want to say that I remember seeing at least 6 eggs. It possibly was 7. But again, that was my Emperor. Into his pastel female. So the genetics at play in that pairing were pinstripe, pastel, and lesser, and of course pastel from his female. So that was something that he wanted to do. It wasn't really nothing I was really tripping about, but you know, maybe some nice stuff coming out of that one. So we'll keep you guys up to date as that clutch hatches and everything. And actually, the ironic thing about me doing this season update is that, well, I've got another clutch on the ground. Literally today, the clutch laid. Checked on everything this morning as I normally do, part of my morning routine. Got up, went to work, came home, and had been waiting on this girl. And literally, this is the first girl that I started pairing. And I started pairing her last year in May. And it is this year in July, and she finally laid. So, I don't know what I didn't do right last year, but of course, as we all know, they're going to go when they want to go. They're going to do what they want to do. So, I'm glad she did go, though. And with her, there's actually one of her sons who I'll actually show you guys right here. So that's Azabuki. He's a butter, but he isn't your particular or typical butter. So she throws some kind of different looking kind of babies. And so what I want to do is obviously, hopefully if something comes out of this clutch looking really nice or looking really kind of weird, I'll probably hold back a male. I really don't need any of the genetics in it, but I'd love to have my own personal lessers because I've got butter, but I don't really have much lesser, just straight lesser, because I'd like to use that for another project that maybe I'll talk to you guys about on another video. But you know, something that's looking kind of odd, I'll probably hold back a male and probably breed him back to her, you know, later down the line to see if whatever possible hidden genetics she carries may express itself in maybe some sort of super form or something of that nature. So without further ado, here is that clutch. And so here's the surprise that I came home to today. So Amina finally laid. I've literally been pairing this girl since last year, and she finally dropped today. And so I'm finna attempt to pull these eggs, and this is she's a fairly hefty girl, so she may try to give me a little trouble, but we gonna see. We'll go ahead and pull her real quick, as a matter of fact, while you guys are here. So here's the next clutch. This is clutch for Maine's Morph solo clutch. This is what, 1, 2, 3. This is number 4. But because the first one didn't make it, you know, it's 3 that is actually on the ground. But in total, including my 2 joint ones, then this would be number 6 on the season. And I'm still waiting on 1, 2, and a possible 3rd. Actually, a possible 4th, because I'm waiting on 1 more possible joint collaboration that hopefully will go, and 2 more here, and 1 more that I started pairing really late, but I'm not sure if that one's gonna go or not because I just ain't. But yeah, so here we are. See how this girl reacts. It looks like we got some nice eggs here, guys. I'll go ahead and pull her, and as y'all see, she's nice and concave. Do a quick feel, make sure ain't nothing else stuck in her. I don't know what that feel, but check and make sure ain't nothing else in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and place her here in this water. Go ahead and put this lid on for just the time being. Let her sit in that water for a second, get the egg smell off her. And so, well, we had a lot of eggs. All of them didn't make it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 good eggs. But 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 eggs total. 7 of them seem to be viable. And 6 of them were slugs. But wow. That was pretty impressive. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, so we got 13 eggs out of this big old girl. And again, this pairing was her to an emperor pen. So again, the genes that play in this pairing were obviously wild type, and whatever she may carry that may express itself in one of her children or may not. And of course, with the emperor pen, pinstripe, pastel, and lesser. So thank you guys for stopping by, hanging out with me for a few. It's my update. I'll keep you guys up to date and up to speed on any progressions that go on throughout my season. Hopefully we have more to come this season. I don't believe it's done yet. So, you know, we never know what's going to happen. You guys make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. YouTube likes it. I also do too. I don't know why I like it, but I do. So make sure you guys hit that. And I know I always wait to the end of the video. Don't ask me why. I'll make sure on the next video that I'll say it at the beginning. But make sure you guys do that. Tell everybody about it. And also, if you get a chance, please, this evening at 7 o'clock, make sure you guys tune in to GP Snakes. I'll be on there doing a live podcast with him. So I'm really excited about doing that. So you guys make sure you check in 7 o'clock, and that's 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So if you're on the West Coast, it'll be 5. If you're on the East Coast, it'll be 8. But you guys make sure you check that out. Again, this is Maine from Maine's Morph Creation signing off. Y'all have a good one.